the modifiers. So if we have a look at some of the materials, and if we go down here, each of these different, whatever you make the particular material has different traits. So in the case of stone, it is stone bound. Iron is reinforced, and some of them, like you've got cactus, is jagged, and then reinforced. And some items have the exact same trait but are more powerful. So in this case, obsidian's got reinforced 3, while iron's only got reinforced 1. So it'd be better to use an obsidian than actually to use iron. And this is in case with the tool rod. And different items also affect other different things here, like handle modifiers, full durability of that particular item if you use the entire set. So in this case, it says for stone, I will have 65 full durability. It has a 0.5 times handle modifier. That's why I didn't get the 131. I only got half of that. And if you look at mine speed, it's 4.0, minor levels only to iron, and the base attack's only 0.5 hearts, so it won't be much good for using on a sword or anything like that. But it's got a trait of stonebound and level 1 stonebound, so that means as the item takes damage, it's going to be able to mine quicker. I think you can actually come over here and see what some of them do. There's quite a lot of stuff you can do. Oh no, that's not it. This book is absolutely unbelievably... it's got tons of stuff in it. There's loads of different stuff you can do with it, and it's unbelievable, which is great. Right, so now I want to get into doing the forge works. That's basically what my aim is, and that's what I'm going to do now. So if we go over here, we should have plenty of seared brick. I think there should be, yeah, there's some more there. So I'm going to grab all these out, and just grab them all. There we go. Which is kind of good. So, if we start crafting some of these up now, I'm only going to craft, I think, half up into a brick form, which is... Oh, I didn't want to do that. What did I do that for? There we go. So I'm only going to craft half of them into seared brick, so I only get 32. The rest I'm going to need to make some of these main input devices. Now, unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have what I need to be able to do this, but what I can do to... because I should get a third book now, with actually getting seared bricks, but again it's not letting me, so what I can do is put in materials anew in there and get mighty smelting. There we go. So mighty smelting, this is the final book in Tinker's Construct, and this is when you finally get to the point of being able to forge and basically melt down metals. So as you can see here, we're going to need a few different bits and materials. It tells you exactly what you need from. This is a multi-block structure, so it requires 1 smelter controller, 1 seared tank, 9 seared brick, any combination of 10 seared brick, seared tanks or drains, and 1 faucet, 1 casting table. That's a basic bog standard. Now to do this, you need a 5x5 area. Now we're going to do it like here, and what I'm going to do is dig out a 3x3 hole, like so. And then I'm going to put a 3x3 seared brick base. So we've got 9 blocks there. And then on the outside of that, we want to do some particular pieces. So I know for a fact this can be the back. This can be the side, like so. And this is going to be the front. So I'm going to leave this open. And then we've got the other side here. And then what we need is we need to get a few bits and different materials. So let's use this. We need a controller, which is shaped like this. Boom. We also need some glass. Do we have any left? We have some, not a lot. What I'm going to do is oh god, did I do that? Let's get some glass here. So let's just chuck half in. Let's get some glass. How much power we got? We got plenty. Lovely. So I can put this down, and this is the main control. This is how you access the item. As you can see, it shows this UI at the moment when I right click, so you know the item is actually not, it even says in the top there, invalid structure, because I'm missing these 2 blocks here. So when I finally get the next item, which is, I want a seared window, which one is it? Well actually no, I need the seared tank, which is just basically me surrounding a piece of glass with seared brick, so it's more or less the exact same as a controller but a bit different. I'm going to put that there. And then we just need something in the middle. Now I'm going to put down some glass at the moment when I cook some more up. So I think I need just a couple more. There we go. Oh, and we've got a little friend here to say hi. Oh, 2 friends. Hello. Right, go to sleep quickly. It seems like day goes really fast in these mods. I don't know why that is. I swear I'm being trolled. Let's just get all these up. Look enough, we shouldn't get attacked now. So what I need to do is I need, is it this one? Not that particular item. Is it this one for the window? Yeah, SID window. And now, when I finally put this last piece of block down, it should actually allow me to, and there you go, see the fire effects starts up. And you know, this is a fully functioning forge. As you can tell here, you've got a 9x9, so it basically represents here. So each layer you go up, you can get an extra 9 slots in this inventory. So at the moment I can only get 9 in, but if I go up some more, I'll be able to go further than that. So I'm going to get 2 high. So what I need next is if we go back to the book, where did I put it? Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. It blends in like the SID brick there. That's a bit of a worry. We actually need now a combination. We need a SID tank, we need a drain, and a faucet, and a casting table. Now, let's see what we can make here. So if I do this, that gets us the casting basin, which is good. We need the casting table, which is the other way around. We need a couple of faucets. So I'm going to get 3 of these for now, and I will explain why. I need another basin. So we've got 2 of them. We need some of... You're going to come out of nowhere, aren't you? There you go there. We need some of these drains. I'm going to need 3 of these. Like so. So we should have everything we need now. So what I want to do is one side I want to have all this stuff on. So I'm going to put it on this side for now. Now I will probably end up moving this, but for the time being I'm just going to leave it as it is. Because it's a lot more simpler, and I've got a creeper cheaping up on me, and he's got a pig head hat on. No, no, don't you dare. Oh, and I got a creeper head. Cool. And I also got the pig hat. Lovely. So let's put down these basins. Oh, I missed that up. Come here. There we go. And then we want to put these down. Now, you've got to make sure these face the right way. So, that's the wrong way. So, in the case of this, you want the smaller end facing outwards. And then you want the big hole facing the inside. And then you want to put the faucets on these blocks, so like so. So now these actually will work when the tank's ready. And then I want to just go around the edge and fill this in, so like so. So hopefully when I do this properly, now I'm going to replace this with glass, and I'm also going to probably end up putting 2 storage tanks there. But now you should see we have access to 18 slots in this forge, which is great. So now we are ready to crack on with making our metal item. Now, what I'm going to start with first off is a bog standard metal one, which is 9 in 1, and then we can go from there. Oh, there's a creeper staring at me. Yeah, I see you. Don't you dare come over here. So what we need to do is, to start off with, we need some lava. Now, I want to use another particular mod to actually make this very useful, and that is from Thermal Expansion, and I need let's have a look here if I just type tank in, and I want to get the portable tank. Now, there's a creative one, which is you can only get in creative as you spawn it in, so I can't get that one. But there is one that I can get to start off with, which is basically using some glass and some copper ingots, or 1 copper ingot. So if I grab 1 copper and surround it with 4 glass, I can actually get myself a portable tank. And this will hold 8 buckets of lava, which is quite useful. So what I'm now going to do now is go down and get some lava. So let's go do that, shall we? Right, so what we can do, put this tank down, it doesn't matter where it is, and as you can tell, the UI pops up saying it's portable tank empty. Yeah, at the moment it's in input mode, and it can accept 8,000 MB, which basically equates equivalent to 8 buckets. So I know there's some lava here, and one thing I didn't bring was a bucket, which is a shame, but lucky enough, thanks to the Translocators mod, I can actually make a bucket quite simply by doing this. This is so cool. There we go, we have ourselves a bucket. So you don't need to actually bring wood with you anymore, you can just use this, although I did have wood, but like I said, I want to show off this mod as best I can. So if we take some of this lava and right click in, it's going to put the lava into the tank, as you can see. So now we've got 1 bucket in there. I'm just going to do this for all of them, and then I'm going to see you back up there when I'm done. But one thing to note, when I want to pick this up, all I need to do is hold shift and right click, and I can pick the tank up, and it'll still have the hold shift to details, 2 buckets of lava in it, and it even tells you what's in there. It's kind of cool. Another neat thing, it actually gives off light. So if I put this over, I don't know, in a dark area, so I said get rid of this torch and put this down, it actually does give off light. Now it's a bit bugged at the moment though, but it does actually do that. I'm not lying. Take my word for it. So I'm going to get this, and then I'll see you back up there. So now that I have my tank, lucky me, I can put this down next to the controller. Well, I'm going to put it here next to the tank, shall I say, the seared tank. And what I can do now is just use a bucket, and it basically means I can hold a lot more liquid quite close by, so I don't have to keep running up and down with buckets. So I don't have to have 8 buckets in my inventory all the time. So all I need to do, right click and dump it in, like so. And this holds about, I think, equivalent to 4 buckets worth. Now, it will use up a slight percentage straight away. So if we look in here, it's used up 150 mega buckets, millibuckets straight away. And I think that's just basically to get it going. But now we are ready to go. So all we need to do is just dump in any metal. So I know I want to make a iron pick, but before we can do that, we actually need to get a particular item which is called aluminium brass. Now the reason for that is if we go back into here and we go over here, we will need aluminium brass to make the casting. So if we go into this, it says blank casts are made from pouring aluminium, brass, or gold into an empty casting table, and these are used in crafting recipes and can be helped these can be remelted. Parts cast must be created by pouring metal around existing parts like a pickaxe head. So this is where the bottom tier comes in handy for getting to the next tier. So if we go back to our table and we actually make ourselves our heads again, so one, grab you, and get rid of you. Then we need the tool rod. So let's get you. And then we just need the tool binding. Stick you in there. So there we go. We've got all 3 bits. And this is what you actually need to put onto your casting table in order to get the cast for those particular items. Because if I did this as just a bog standard, I only get the cast itself. So actually I'll show you that. So what we need to get to get aluminium brass is you need 3 aluminium and 1 copper. Now, to get aluminium, you need to get these. This is where this comes in handy. So if I just dump in the aluminium, now I'm just going to dump it all in, as much as I can actually. Now, best way to do that is just shift click. There we go. So we've got now in there, we've got 18 pieces of aluminium. That's going to give it doubles the ore, so I will mention that. So we should get double the amount of the ore, so which is very handy there. I think that's what, 36 pieces of aluminium, which is great. And then once that's ready, I'm going to chuck some copper in. 3 pieces. Actually, I'm going to chuck loads of copper in. So I'm going to chuck about 10 lots in. And that should give us quite a sizable amount of... actually, no, probably not that much, but maybe 5 will do. There we go. So once this is all melted down, as you can see, boom. So now we have 36 molten aluminium. I'm going to chuck in the copper. And this is going to turn some of this molten aluminium into aluminium brass, which would be great. And then I will show you what the cast itself looks like on its own when you don't put anything in, and then why you actually need the item itself to actually be able to do this, because you need something to mould round. That's the liquid to mould round it, so you need an item in there to get the mould. That's simply what it is. So we've just got to wait a bit longer for this, so it shouldn't take too long. Look, enough copper and aluminium do actually smelt quite quickly, which is really, really handy. So come on, come on, hurry up. And as you can see, it's actually used some of the fuel, so it's used another 150 millibuckets of lava. But again, I've got another 4 in there anyway, so I should be fine. As you can see, there's liquid in there floating around. And if we come in here, there we go. So we've got 20 ingots worth of aluminium brass in there, and we've got 21 aluminium. Now I'm just going to put some aluminium in there for the purpose of this. Now there is a cool feature on this. If you say you want this aluminium just to drain out, and you go, hey, I want some aluminium, you can actually left click on that particular one and it'll actually drag it to the bottom, because whatever on the bottom is going to get drained. So you can actually left click and switch these around, which is really cool. So let's get the aluminium brass out. So I'm just going to left click on here, and what it's going to do is it's going to pour out the cast and it's going to turn itself into a blank cast, and you should see in a minute, boom, we have a blank cast. So that's no good. That's actually quite useless, for the main reason of what can we do with a blank cast? Nothing. I don't think you can. I don't think you can even use it for anything in particular. Oh wait, maybe you can. Landmine, okay. Oh, hello. So it is used for some stuff, but not what we need in particular anyway. Right, okay, so that's going to be quite good. So what we have now, we have a pickaxe Mark 1 with reinforced free, unbreaking, free I believe that